Hi, hello, my name is Allie and welcome to another reading vlog. Okay, so I posted my last reading vlog about a week ago, so I'm gonna try to get into the groove of doing weekly reading vlogs and posting every Sunday, either Sunday or Monday. So yeah, that's the plan. It's been a week. I took like a little week off. Like I said, I'm still getting the groove of filming again. It's also been hard because I do have a full-time job, so I work throughout the week, so I don't usually read throughout the week. I will sometimes after work, but I'm gonna try to get into the habit of filming, you know, every other day at least, to keep you guys updated and just pick up my reading more, because the more that I film, the more that I want to read. So that's kind of the hope right now. So yeah, it is currently Sunday, the 4th of August. This is Jack. He decided to come say hello. He likes to do that. He likes to jump right in front of the camera while I'm filming. I also did get a new kitten recently. She is right here. Her name is Violet, and I love her. I've had her for about 3 weeks now, and she's adjusting wonderfully. I love her. She wants to play right now, so she's kind of annoyed with me for picking her up. But yeah, I am a 2-cat household. We love that. We're here for it. Oh, she's gonna say hello to the camera. Violet. In case you didn't know, their names are from The Incredibles. So Jack is like Jack the baby, and she's Violet, the daughter. And I thought it worked out because she's kind of emo, Violet in the movie, and so she's like all black, kind of emo vibes. So I thought it fit very nice. So yeah, we're going on a theme here. But anyways, you're here because we're supposed to be reading. And I'm currently reading Lightbringer by Claire Legrand. I don't have the dust jacket on, but Lightbringer by Claire Legrand. I'm currently 192 pages into it. What chapter? I stopped in the middle of a chapter because I'm making my lunch and I had to go put it in the oven. So that's why I stopped in the middle of a chapter. I'm on chapter 15. This is the 3rd book in the Furyborn series. That's not the official name, but that's the title of the first book, so I just call it the Furyborn series because that's how I know what it is. So yeah, this is the 3rd and final book. The last book really irritated me. The end, like, really made me mad. So it took me a while to pick this one back up, and it's just continuing to infuriate me. This one character in specific is just broke my heart beyond all recognition, and I'm having a hard time getting over it. And in this book, they are continuing to just break my heart even more and more. And it's just devastating me, to be all honest, and it's so hard to read. And just because I loved this one character so much, and the betrayal, if you've read the series, you absolutely know, and the betrayal is just absolutely heartbreaking to read about. But I'm honestly liking this one so far better than the second one. I think the first one will be my favorite so far, but so far this is leaning towards a 4 out of 5 stars. So I'm really enjoying this one. Let's see if it picks up, grabs my attention more. It may go up to a 5 stars. We'll see, but I'm really enjoying this one so far, a lot better than the first one. The first one was just, it had that middle book filler vibe, you know, just a lot of filler stuff. And right now, like, a lot of action hasn't been happening in this one, but I love character-based books, and that's what this series is really character-based. And so I'm really enjoying it for that reason. I don't really need a lot of action to constantly be going on. I do enjoy just some nice character development, which is what we're getting a lot of in this one. So yeah, I really appreciate that one. I love Audric in this book. He's probably my second favorite character next to Eliana. She's my number one favorite. Audric is my second favorite. Absolutely love those characters. I love when I'm so invested in characters because, like I said, I love character-based books, and that's definitely what this book is about, this series is, and I'm just really enjoying it. So yeah, hopefully I've done quite a bit of I did quite a bit of reading yesterday. I didn't do anything on Friday, but I have a long weekend this weekend, so I also have tomorrow off because it's Labor Day. So we have a long weekend this weekend, looking forward to it. So I'm going to do some reading today and some more reading tomorrow, and hopefully a little bit of reading throughout the week. I can't really read at work, but yeah, that's the update I have for you now. I hear the oven going off, so I have to go get my food. And yeah, I'll see you in the next update. Bye. Hi, hello, good morning. It is currently, sorry, let me fix this. There we go. Okay, sorry. It is currently, the next day is Labor Day, September 5th. So with it being Labor Day, I mentioned this yesterday, but it means I have the day off. Super exciting, long weekend. You know what that means? It means I can get more read of Lightbringer. So I did some reading yesterday. I didn't film it, but I do plan on doing some like little clips today of me reading. You just saw me drink my coffee for the morning, took a shower, my hair is still drying, all ready for the day. Sorry for the no makeup. I don't wear makeup on the weekends because I wake up at 5 a.m. every day throughout the week to put on makeup for work. So I take a break during the weekend, so sorry about the no makeup look, but it's my break time from wearing makeup on the weekend, so that's why I don't wear makeup. But I did read some more of Lightbringer yesterday. I am up to page 242, not quite halfway, but I'm almost halfway. I have this much left. I hope to get at least halfway through, which I think is an easy goal today. I don't think I'm gonna finish it this weekend, but I hope to finish it, if not throughout the week, next weekend for sure. Finish it next weekend because I want to move on, because my next read on my TBR is a very anticipated read that I've been waiting to read forever, and that is House of Sky and Breath by my queen, Sarah J. Maas. This is the newest book in the Crescent City series. I already have my bookmark in it because I'm ready to read it. I am so ready to read it. One of my most anticipated, I just hit myself in the face with this. One of my most anticipated reads of the year. I've heard good things about this, actually. The first one I enjoyed a lot. I think I gave it a 4 stars. I know a lot of people say it's boring, but I kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of was boring, but I still really enjoyed like the boredom of it all. I guess you can say this is a chunky book, though. Let me see how many pages it is. Oh, beautiful end pages. Oh my god, this is a long book. Ooh, there's a special behind the scenes look on at the end of this book. It is 805 pages. Sarah J. Maas coming in clutch with the thick books. That's for sure. Anyways, that's the book I'm planning on reading next after Lightbringer. Looking forward to that. After that, you know, let's just look through my TBR, shall we? Since I'm talking about it. Well, after Crescent City, I plan on reading The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. So I have 2 Sarah J. Maas books on my TBR currently. I've read the Throne of Glass series, but I didn't read Assassin's Blade. I just got this. I also didn't read Tower of Dawn. Don't come at me. I know I was supposed to, but I didn't, just because I don't like kale. Sorry. I don't know what the correct way to say it is. Didn't like kale. I am going to read it because I'm doing a reread of Throne of Glass because it's been a few years since I've read it, and I figured it's a good time to, because I did enjoy it, not as much as I enjoyed Akatar, but I still really enjoyed it. So I'm going to start with the Assassin's Blade, and I have Throne of Glass next on my other, ready for when I finish Assassin's Blade. But that's, so my Throne of Glass reread is coming. Super excited for it. I also plan on annotating it because I haven't annotated the series at all. So that's why I'm rereading, because I do want to annotate it. After the Assassin's Blade, sorry about that. After the Assassin's Blade, I plan on reading God's Grave, which is the second book in the Nevernight series by J. Kristoff. I was obsessed with Nevernight. Absolutely, completely obsessed with Nevernight. Like, could not put it down. So I am super, super excited to read God's Grave, because hopefully it's just as good, if not better than the first one, because I gave the first one 5 stars. So we'll see. I am just destroying everything on my desk right now. Okay, and then final book on my TBR is Firekeeper's Daughter by Henry Holt. Is that right? That might be wrong. That might be the publisher. Anyways, Firekeeper's Daughter. I bought this at Target this past year. Heard pretty good things about it, which is why I picked it up. And I don't have the dust jacket. I take the dust jacket off from all of them so that they're ready for me to read. So sorry, but the cover is absolutely beautiful for this. So yeah, those are the books on my TBR. I don't do monthly TBRs. I just add to my TBR as I go. So I always have 4 books on my TBR. So after I finish Lightbringer, I'll take my TBR jar and pick a random book and add that to my TBR. So I always have 4 books on my TBR at all times. That way I don't feel pressured every month to finish a certain amount of books, because I don't want that kind of pressure. I read to enjoy it. I don't think that I should be pressuring myself to read a certain amount of books each month. I just read and add to my TBR as I go along. So yeah, that's my current TBR. But as you know, I'm currently in the middle of Lightbringer. I didn't give a synopsis because this is the third book in the series, but I can give a synopsis on the first book. So pretty much what it's about is there is a fated Sun Queen and a fated Blood Queen. And so we follow two girls in the first book, and it's one of them is the Sun Queen and one of them is Blood Queen. We don't know which is which. The Blood Queen is destined to destroy the world. The Sun Queen is destined to save the world. And these two queens are centuries apart from each other. So we're following two different completely centuries in these books. And it's just about them figuring out which queen are they, because neither of them know which queen are they. They don't know if they're going to bring on destruction or peace. And so it's very interesting. They're trying to stop angels from coming through the gate and destroying the world. And so one Sun Queen is going to release all the angels, and the other one is supposed to stop all the angels. And so yeah, that's the synopsis of the first book, kind of what the series is all about. And so yeah, I realized I didn't give you a synopsis, so I figured I better give you one so you would know kind of what I'm reading. As the books go on, we get more and more perspectives. We have multiple perspectives in this one. We have both the queens, of course, and a bunch of side characters as well, which some of them I love. Audric, I love him. He's a perspective we get in this one, which I really enjoy. And some of them are quite boring. I don't enjoy all the perspectives, but I feel like when you have a book with this many perspectives, you're going to get those one or two perspectives that you don't really enjoy too much. It's just kind of something that's bound to happen. But yeah, it is currently 9:30 in the morning. And as you can see, my bed is a mess. I don't even have my lights on. I need to do some cleaning of my bedroom, and then after that I'll sit down and do some reading for the day. And that's all I have for you. Bye. Hi, hello, I'm back with another reading update. So I just got off of work, but I did do a lot of reading yesterday, and I actually got some reading done today at work. We have a round of applause for the fact that I got some reading done at work, because that is rare, trust me. So I was super excited. So I've made some progress. As you can see, this is what I have left. I'm on chapter 39, page 448 of Lightbringer by Claire Legrand. Really enjoying it. It's really starting to pick up at the end. It's definitely leaning towards a 4, maybe 4.5 stars. We'll see how the ending goes. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do any more physical reading tonight because I'm getting a little bit of a headache. So, but there might be more opportunities to read tomorrow. So I definitely think I should finish this week, if not this weekend, for sure. And then I actually did listen to my audiobook on the way to work and on my way home from work. And I made it I read 2 chapters, listened to 2 chapters. I am on chapter 10, page 194 of Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Really enjoying this. I forgot so much of the like little details in this. So like I'm remembering a lot. And it's really enjoyable. It's like reading it for the first time all over again because I forgot so many things. So yeah, that is my update on reading. My 2 reads for the week. Super enjoying. I don't know, it's getting really good. So I might read like a chapter or 2 tonight just because it's getting really good. And I'm so close to the end. And I just hope it has a really good ending. Like I don't know. I don't know how this can, I don't know how at this point in the book it can have a good ending. But we're holding out hope. We're holding out so much hope. A lot of hope that we get a good ending. But like I said, we'll see how this goes, how the ending goes. And it may bump it up to a 4.5. It can't, I'm not saying it's a 5-star because the beginning, the first half was a little slow. That's why it's not quite 5 stars, but it definitely has a potential for a 4.5. So we're holding out hope that it gets even better. It was so hard to put down today during work. I mean, I had to, so of course I put it down, but it was just, I just wanted to keep reading. So, and I really want to keep reading tonight, but like I said, I have a headache. So we'll see what happens. Let's get a little kitten therapy. Here's Violet. She's being a little terror right now. She doesn't want to be held. She wants to play with my feet. But isn't she just the cutest? Look at her little white paws. Look at her. She wants down. You want down on the desk? Yeah. She's smelling my pizza rolls. Maybe I shouldn't put her on the desk. She'll go on the floor. Okay. So that's the update I have for now. And I'll let you know. I'll probably update again once I finish Lightbringer. So yeah, that's all I have for now. Bye. Okay. Hi. Hello. It is still the same day as when I last updated you, just a few hours later. I know that I said that I had a headache and I probably wasn't going to finish it. I finished it. I have finally finished Lightbringer by Claire Legrand. And I stayed up way too late. It is 10:30. I usually go to bed at 8 o'clock because I have to wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. But here I am talking to you and reeling over the ending of this book because I still have so many questions. This is the final book, by the way. This is a trilogy. This is the 3rd and final book. And I have so many like questions, and it was such a good ending, yet I still have so many questions. And I have so many thoughts. I loved this book. It was so good. And the ending, like, I couldn't put it down. I remember it was like 8 o'clock. I had like 50 pages left, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to read it tomorrow at work if I can, finish it tomorrow if anything. And I was going to go to bed, and I laid down and I just couldn't stop thinking about it. And I was like, you know what? We're going to keep reading because I have no self-control. And I kept reading and I kept reading, and now it's 10:30 and I'm exhausted and I have so many thoughts in my head. in this book. And I can't believe, like, more people aren't talking about this trilogy. Like, it needs to have more credit and it needs to have more hype around it, yet nobody I see is ever talking about it and giving it the credit that it deserves, because it's so freaking good. And just look how beautiful this is. Look at this beautiful, beautiful book. It needs more credit, and it needs more people to read it, and it needs more people to enjoy it, because it just deserves that. That's what this series deserves. It's so good. This has finally gotten me out of my reading slump. I'm ready to start another book. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, I can read anything. Like, that's how I feel. Like, and it was so good. Like, the ending was so good. It was everything I had hoped for. I still have a lot of questions, but that's okay, because it's supposed to be an ending that leaves you with a lot of questions, you know? And it's just, I just have a lot of feelings right now. But yeah, this book is complete. My final rating is 4.5 stars. I'm not giving it the final half star because of what I stated earlier. The first half, it took me a little while to get into it, but definitely redeemed itself at the end. 4.5. Absolutely amazing. I gave it a 4 stars. I rounded it down on Goodreads. So I gave it 4 stars on Goodreads. And I just look exhausted. Like, I have dark rings under my eyes. Like, I look exhausted. I look like trash. But I had to talk about this book. I was like, no, I'll update in the morning before I go to work. No, I was thinking about it. I was like, I just need to talk about feelings right now, because I have so many feelings about this book. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what I feel about this book. And more people need to read it, because it deserves more hype. This is terrible lighting. You can barely see me. This is absolutely terrible lighting. You can see my galaxy. I see that I had to turn it away because, yeah, it was glaring in my eyes. But it was such a good book. Such a good book. So yes, I can finally add this to my shelf, my completed shelf, and have the completed trilogy. And I am definitely going to reread this trilogy in the future. And annotate it. I annotated the second book. I don't know why I didn't annotate the third book, but I didn't annotate the first book. So I do plan on doing a reread of the series sometime eventually, because it's become one of my new favorites. I'm going to be honest. I absolutely love it. And this is such a beautiful cover. Look at it. It's beautiful. Love it. Anyways, with that being said, my next book that I will be starting this week is Crescent City, House of Sky and Breath by Miss Sarah J. Maas, the queen herself. She is here. She has arrived. This massive behemoth of a book. I go from one huge book to another. This one is even longer. This was like 560 pages. This is like 700 and something. No, why don't we look? Because there's an animal outside. Okay, there's the epilogue. So this is 801 pages. This is 800 pages. This is 300 more pages than what I just read, and I plan on reading this. But are we excited? Yes, yes. We are very excited. So yes, this is being added to my currently reading shelf, which is just right next to my TBR. Currently, so excited. Give me just a minute, I'll be back. I'm gonna get my TBR jar so we can get a new book for TBR. Hello, I'm back. I didn't need to introduce myself again, but here I am. We have our wonderful TBR jar. You know what I need to do? BRB. Okay, I'm back again. So what I had to do is I had to add 2 more books to my jar because I recently just hauled 2 more books. And I needed to add them to my TBR jar. So they are added, and it is being shaken nice and good so we can see what is being added next to my TBR. And the book we have chosen is All of Us Villains. It's right here. So it is All of Us Villains by Amanda Food and Christine Lynn Herman. Beautiful, beautiful. I got this at Target. This was a book recommendation by Katie Colson. She said she loved it. Sorry, my cat is clawing at the window right now. She said she loved it. That's all I needed to hear to pick it up. Got this from Target a few months ago. Super excited to add this to my TBR. Oh my god. Look at it. Naked. Oh my god, how beautiful. Oh, I love that. Oh, absolutely stunning. We love a stunning girl. And she is going to be added to the TBR list. So yeah, that's all the things I had to update you on. Kitten is crawling up my leg currently because she wants to say hi. Oh. I just woke her up when I got out of bed. She was sleeping with me, but now she's up and she's ready to fight. All right, so yeah, that's all the updates I had for you. I am gonna go to bed. I will see you when I see you. Bye. Whoops. Hi. Oh. Hi. Hello. It is me. I'm back with yet another reading update. Okay. I would just like to apologize first and foremost for the fact that I sound like this. I have a cold. At least I'm hoping it's a cold and it doesn't turn into anything else. Like, I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that all it is a cold. Sister can suffer through a cold, but when I get sick, first of all, like, I just can't be sick right now. I have too many things going on. I can't be sick right now. We can do it with a cold, as long as that's all it becomes. It's a cold. So sorry, I have a stuffy nose, sore throat. A girl is just struggling right now. She's had a struggle bus weekend. It is currently Sunday, September 11th. So I think the last time I updated you was Monday or Tuesday. I'm pretty sure it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. And I updated you last when I finished Lightbringer by Claire Legrand. And it's safe to say I've not done a lot of reading since then because I got sick and I've had terrible headaches. Like terrible headaches that have just been destroying me and have made it so that I can't read. So that's been fun. Look who just climbed up on my lap. It's the one, the only, my favorite one of all time besides Jack, who's right there. It's Violet. She's decided to make an appearance. Say hi. Okay. Anyways, we're here because we're talking about reading. So, as you guys know, I have started House of Sky and Breath by Sarah J. Maas. I am on chapter 6, page 77. Not far. Look at it. I'm not far into it at all. I've barely made any progress because this has required a lot of brain power, okay? And brain power is something I don't have a lot of right now. I did end up watching a summary of House of Earth and Blood. Yes, it is House of Earth and Blood. I ended up watching like a 2-hour review of that to remember what happened in the first book. And let me say it was great. It did require a lot of brain power though to remember what happened in the first one. So now I am all ready and set to read this one, because I always started reading it and I was like, I don't even know. Like, I was like, what's an asteri? What's a veneer? I had no idea what these things were. And I was like, I knew what happened at the end, but it was very vague on the details. So I was like, I know what happened, but like, can you remind me? So yeah, that's the progress I've made in this, aka barely any. We love that for me. Do you have a little book haul for y'all? I recently bought 2 books. I have another one coming in the mail, but it's not here yet. First one is Monstrous Volume 2. Who's this by? By Majori Liu and Sandra Takeda. Don't know if I said that right, but yeah, I've already read the first volume of Monstrous Volume 1. I think before I dive into this one, I'm going to reread the first volume though, just because they're definitely not like easy reads. They're definitely like high fantasy graphic novel series. So I think it would be good for me to reread volume 1 before I read volume 2. I have another graphic novel coming in the mail that should be here tomorrow, and you will see what it is tomorrow in my next vlog, because this is going to be the last clip of the vlog. So in my next week reading vlog, you'll be able to see what that is. And the next one I got, which as you can tell by the fact that there's a bookmark in it and there's no cover, there's no dust jacket on. Violet, now is not the time. Excuse me, ma'am. I picked up Across the Green Grass Fields by Shauna McGuire. I am up to page, wow, I'm a lot farther than I thought, 128, chapter 12. And here comes Jack Jack. All the cats are wanting to say hello. Jack Jack, I'm trying to do something. Oh, you're so cute. Are you gonna go over there? Go over there. Jump on the bookshelf. Thank you. As you can see, I only have about this much left. So we'll see if I finish it today. I'm really tired. Really don't feel too well, so I might just take a nap for the rest of the day. Not gonna lie. But I have been reading most of this morning. I started it yesterday, got through most of it this morning. Really liking it. Really like the concept of this one. This is book number 6. Yes, this is book number 6 in the Wayward Children series. Love this series. I, in particular, like the books that take place outside of the school. So, in like, for example, the first book takes place in this magical school for children who were cast out from their worlds. So, pretty much, kids... Sorry, I'm describing this terribly, but for some children, they see a door appear, and they go through the door and they go to magical worlds that are fit for them, that are perfect for them. But sometimes they get thrown back into the normal world, and when they get back to the normal world, they have a hard time adjusting. So they get sent to this school for children to help them adapt to the real world, and or wait for their door to show back up again so they can leave their world. So, the first book takes place in the school. The second book takes place in one of these magical worlds. The next book takes place in the school again, so on and so forth. This book takes place in a magical world. Those are in particular are my favorite books because I love being thrust into these absolutely like
crazy, phenomenal, magical worlds. Like, it really just takes you to a whole other place. And I really like this one. I was like, confession time, I was a little bit of a horse girl growing up. I used to play horses with my friends out on the field during recess. That was the thing that I used to do. And this is a book about a girl who loves horses. She's in 4th grade. She loves horses, gets sent to this magical world with centaurs and unicorns and all sorts of magical creatures you can imagine. So I'm really enjoying this book. Yes, I used to be a horse girl. Not my love for horses diminished once I almost got bucked off of one and it traumatized me. But we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. What we need to talk about is this magical world that I'm being sent on. This also requires less brain power. It's just a fun, easy, fast read, which is why I decided to pick this one up rather than continue House of Sky and Breath. I'm still going to continue reading House of Sky and Breath, but this is just a super easy, fast book. Once I get these in the mail, I can't help but pick them up right away anyways because they're just so short and easy to read. And yeah, super enjoying this. Can't wait to add it to my collection once I'm done reading it. And yeah, super enjoying this book. Monstrous, we'll see. I'll probably read it sometime this week. As well as my other graphic novel that I'm getting in the mail. I'll probably read it sometime this week. It is volume 6 of a certain series. Super excited for it. Haven't read one of these books in this series in a while. Can't wait to continue it. So yeah, that's sorry, I'm like tired, I'm yawning, I'm sniffling. That's just how my weekend has gone. It's been a lot of sniffling and yawning and sleeping and lots of gross cough drops to help my sore throat feel better. But hopefully, like I said, I can deal with cold if all it is just a cold. But I go back to work tomorrow, and with that being said, that is the end of this weekly reading vlog. Glad to be back. Sad that I got sick, but I am glad to be back for sure. And I will see you in the next reading vlog. Bye.